figured it's about time to make a video. It's been a while. Got my buddy here, Mike.
Howdy, hey.
Anyways, we're smoking some that new 4th generation 2024 free Jillocky or whatever the world that's supposed to say. Don't know, don't care. Let me see how this smells. It smells pretty fruity and fairly topped. My nostrils. It's got dark burley, black Cavendish, genuine St. James Perique, some fancy sounding reds, some Canadian Brights, and some Caterini from Greece. Old mold notes of wine and stone fruits. I'm a little ways down on the bowl on this, and when I first lit it, the mulled wines and stone fruits was about all I tasted. What are you tasting?
Definitely some tobacco.
So you're tasting tobacco?
Definitely get those stone fruits coming through.
Yeah, that topping is, when I first lit mine, the topping was pretty dominant, but now I'm getting further into the bowl. It stays lit well.
Yeah.
Watch it go out right after I say that. Anywho. Thought I was dressing about right for the day, but it's a bit warm now all of a sudden. Oh, we're drinking some coffee. My dad was at the Ivory Coast. My parents, I guess, were at the Ivory Coast in Africa, and they brought back some locally grown coffee. It's not the best I've had. It's by a long ways from the worst. I used to be a professional coffee roaster, so well, if I'm gonna brag, I was a professional logger, a professional cowboy, and a professional coffee roaster. Now I'm a professional salesman. Well, that's too much bragging in one video. Somebody could. One of my brothers would probably tell me that they try to lower my ego a bit, that's for sure. Maybe I'm just trying to boost my ego. Sitting here beside Mike, I probably look pretty ugly. But anyways. To me, this blend sort of suffers from having too many components in it. Hard to say a tobacco is too smooth, but it's very smooth. And the components just kind of are all mixed together into one flavor. Seemingly to me. I get a little more the further down the bowl I go. What are you tasting over there? Are you still tasting tobacco?
Yeah, still tasting the tobacco. What was it, Perique?
Yeah, it's got a little Louisiana Perique. I can taste a little bit of that in here. So, I guess if you think about it, I can taste the burley, obviously. I can taste the toppings. I can taste the freak. Can't say that I taste the Catarini or the Virginias, but I'm sure they're doing something for it. Now, the last version of this 4th generation that Eric Stokey put out was a Virginia with a little bit of a hazelnut flavoring on it. I really like that one. In fact, I have a little left. It might be kind of dry, but we might have to try some of that one of these days. Anyways, oh boy, are you excited about that package that might come this way one of these days?
Oh boy, I sure am.
These days.
It might be on the road as we speak. Who knows? Maybe it won't hit the road till Monday, but it's going to be pretty exciting to see what all you got in there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, this certainly isn't a tobacco review because it's a freshly opened tin, and I've definitely seen tobaccos change. And it's my first bowl. So all I can tell you is I like it. Would I buy another tin of it? No. Because I have plenty of other stuff I like. Probably better. What about you? What do you think? Would you?
I'd smoke it again.
You'd smoke another bowl?
Yeah.
He'd smoke another bowl. Anyway, so he likes it that good anyway. Well, I got a whole 2 ounces of it here, so you better smoke a few more than that so I can
Open up a
use
new
it
one.
up. I got this real problem, and it's an addiction that it's a real issue. I've decided that sometimes takes a little bit of fun away from my pipe smoking hobby, and that is I always tell myself when I buy more jars that I'm not gonna buy any more tobacco until I have empty jars to put it in. Well, she finally went out after a long time. Me blabbering away. So, it does burn nice. You're using the matches over there. Those.
Yeah, I only had to use one.
Really? One match, you got her going.
Mm-hmm.
I can see you're already down the bowl a little ways, so. I don't know, for all I know, this might be a winner. The score could go, well, I'm not giving it a score, obviously, but the score could go up or down. Well, I don't think it would go down at any point, but. Anyway, this problem I have. I get some more jars, then I decided, well, I'm not gonna open any more tobacco until I finish off some jars. Well, then what happens? Then I sit there, try to spend a bunch of time trying to finish off a jar of tobacco just to empty it so I can open a new one. Because I like to try everything there is to try. And that gets to be more of a chore than fun, you know. I mean, it's still fun, but and it doesn't mean it's not a good tobacco. I mean, like finally cleaned out a tin of Cornell and Deal Bijou, and there's nothing wrong with it. Just ready for something else. And needless to say, I probably have about 20 or 25 or 30 or 35 or 40 more jars than what I had when I made the determination I wasn't going to have any more jars, wasn't going to buy any more jars. But I've been cheating with these Cornell and Deal ones because they're good enough for a little while. I figure, if I like it enough, I'll smoke the whole thing before it gets too dried out. If I don't have any empty jars, so I'm saying it again on the record. I'm not buying any more jars.
We'll see.
Well, we'll see, all right. I might get in trouble. Your lady friend might get kind of mad at me.
Yes, she might.
But anyway, she's been camera operator for me a few times, but she does a little bit of a subpar job. She likes to laugh more than hold the camera. Guess I look like too much of an idiot or something. And gotta be in the right mood as well. So anyways, do you have any comments on that?
How about you don't keep me out of your video? I'm not over there, so stop talking about me.
Oh, she said stop talking about me. So
Those people don't give two shits about what the fuck I'm
that's a
doing.
good answer. All right, well, I think that's enough for this one. Nice having a smoke with you, my friend. You all have a good one.
Peace.